percentage-wise, how much did you have left to do?
10%.
10%?
Yeah.
That didn't look like 10% in that video.
It's because whenever you, like in a house, if you have all the drywall off, you have everything off, the last like 10% is all the cleanup and make it all pretty. It looks rough like that because it's not painted.
But you say all of that was functional?
Yeah, everything worked, yeah. Everything, all the plumbing, electrical worked.
One more question. Ms. Ortiz, did you agree to give him something? I read somewhere.
Yes, I told him to make this all go away, I'll give you an additional $500 and just, you know, you go your way, I go mine. And he said no. So
I didn't think that was fair.
All right, I'm done.
I'm a little uncertain about what to do here. Because on the one hand, I believe that the plaintiff put in a significant amount of time. On the other hand, I believe that the van was not completed. And it sounds like there were some lingering and residual issues, even in the work that he had performed. But the critical problem here is the defendant kind of swooped the van out from under him before he was done with his work. And there was clearly some discussion about this needing to be done on somewhat of a timeline. But I'm not satisfied from what I've seen that a core component of this deal was that the van had to be in a particular condition on a particular date. Otherwise, everything was going to go up in smoke. So I'm not really sure what to do.
Well, I would start with the four corners of the contract.
Yes.
We know that nothing is in the contract about this being done 4 weeks.
Yeah.
We know that there was no specified price that she was going to pay.
Right.
It was going to be based on labor. And then we have her premature taking of the van.
Yeah.
And so how much of her discontent is his not finishing the van to her satisfaction as opposed to shoddy work?
Yeah, but see, that's my concern.
That's
because I'm not really too concerned with her taking the van early, because a week prior to her taking the van, she said, these are the things that are important. Get them done. So as far as the aesthetics is concerned, she wasn't concerned with that. But he testified that everything that she asked him to get done, the electricity, the plumbing, it was done. I believe the defendant when she says, no, these things are not functional. They're not working. I think his work was shoddy.
Right, because one of her main complaints was he left exposed wires. And he's saying, but the electrical was finished, right?
I could propose a practical way of resolving it is splitting the baby in half. He's asking for $3,000 and change.
She agreed to give him
She
$5,000.
agreed to $5,000. We can go maybe a little more than that.
I think $1,500, I think I'm comfortable with. At that amount, she is still significantly under budget for his portion of the work. It gives her a buffer to have paid the handyman to do a lot of the additional work.
I agree with you.
But
Because her original budget was what? She didn't want to go over like 10,
15,
between 10
I think
and
it
12?
was between 10 and 15.
She paid him $7,000 or $7,500.
Right, we're going to give him an additional, if we give him an
15,
additional
so it's still
15,
in
that
the-
puts him
Bring
in
him to
at
9,000.
9,000. It kind of balances a discount off of his rate to acknowledge that there were maybe some issues with his work, but it also acknowledges that he put in a significant amount of time and that there were some impediments to him actually finishing the work.
Okay, I feel good about $1,500.
$1,500, we have a verdict.
Excellent.